back a bit, we discussed, one thing about the anime industry, the adult porn industry tends to take some of that stuff and create not hentai, but actual adult films, porn movies of this. And it's the same thing over with the Marvel universe and the DC universe that Axel parodies that happens all the time. I think he has a Batgirl one coming out. But we had a Jujutsu Kaisen back announced last year around Christmas time to come out. Somebody said there was like some sort of panda sex in it. Ugh, I can't even think of that right now. It had to be a teddy bear or something of that nature, because that's a thing these days. But I can't confirm that because I haven't seen that movie yet. But one of our other favorite anime is getting their own mini film from one of the characters. If you're familiar with the Goblin Slayer anime, which we're waiting for season 2 on that one, that was a character called Maiden of the Sword. Well, according to the industry, they are getting... There's a company out there, TMA, Total Media Agency. They are planning they're coming out, and they already, as you can see from the semi-picture, which I had to censor a little bit, they are getting a production of the Maiden in a very sexual type kind of way. But I'm going to read this from the article. This came out of Dados, which talks about otaku stuff on there. The popular Japanese adult film production company TMA announced a new production based on the franchise of Goblin Slayer, which will be released digitally on February 25th in Japan and through a distributor, DMN Fanza. This production stars an actress at the moment identified as Monami, who cosplays the character, and sorry if I butcher this, Tsusuguro no Otomo, which is the Sword Maiden. The title of this fine cinematographic piece is lasting 100 minutes. Wow, they can get 100 minutes out of this one. Which is cosplaying Irana no Auna Slayer Monami. And the synopsis writes, the kinky truth behind the 2.5D cosplayers, Monami-chan, who has I-cup breast more than 100 centimeters circumference, wow, is now a maiden who generously exposes her smooth white skin and invites adventurers to rank up with a wicked smile. Tonight she will become a crazy hunter to satisfy her lust stored in her big sacks of meat. TMI lists this release with the code 553, some note on there if you look that up, which will be useful once you look for it once the promised date arrives. If you're familiar with the Goblin Slayer character itself, the priestess, she's blinded. She is extremely well endowed on here, and should be no different than any other cosplayer porn movie that has been put out in the past. So keep your eyes out for it. I'll read the code out for you if you want the code. 5530I in a small letter, D small letter 007. I guess you put that code in on the website, and I guess you get something from it. I don't know once it arrives on there. But like I said, it's the 25th of February. Another one of anime adapted to porn. And before, those of you saying, well, look at how they do it with everything. Porn parodies is big business. There's long lists of everything from classic television, Married with Children, Three's Company, Bewitched, to superheroes, where They've done the Avengers, Black Widow. Hey, you want to hear the funny part about the whole situation with the superhero one? People criticize the CW costumes and stuff like that. The adult porn industry does a hell of a job on the costumes, a lot better than what Hollywood is doing today to some of these insane costumes. And from the picture on this seems to be a skimpy costume, not compared to the one that they had in the anime. But like I said, look forward to it. It's coming soon, and I don't know how long before we get to see it, but we'll probably be over here pretty quick.